Consider the specific verbs that anchor your day. You spend an hour commuting. You save 5 minutes taking a shortcut. You invest years into a career, and you worry about wasting a weekend. We apply these precise economic verbs to both our capital and our waking hours. Whether it's a dollar or a decade, we track the outflow with the same banking terminology. Measuring human existence using the vocabulary of a checking account requires a specific kind of cognitive dissonance. Our timeline is no longer a sequence of experiences, it is a series of transactions. This linguistic habit is the evidence of a quiet colonization. Capitalism has reached past our wallets and reshaped how we perceive the act of being alive. I've worked in the emergency room for over 27 years. As an older, progressive Black man, my perspective is a product of the crises, tragedies, and resilient moments I've witnessed firsthand. In the ER, you see humanity at its most vulnerable. When a body fails, the societal status, power, and wealth that felt so solid outside these walls are stripped away. You are left with a stretcher and a sterile room. Outside, the world obsesses over financial portfolios. In here, a critical patient has a different priority. They don't ask for their balance, they beg for more time. Confronted with this vulnerability, the value of money evaporates. It reveals that our collective focus is aimed at the wrong asset. Even on its best day, capitalism relies on exploitation. It is the fuel that keeps the engine turning. We are conditioned to treat money as a fundamental necessity. In response, our institutions and power centers focus their energy on protecting or acquiring wealth. In the ER, I see the aftermath of the street, the results of theft, desperation, and violence. Trace the root causes of these crimes, and 99% of the time, money is at the core. The system convinces us that endless, exhausting labor is a noble sacrifice, reframing a trade of our lives for their profit as a moral duty. We participate in our own exploitation because we've been taught to view our exhaustion as a virtue. We wear our burnout like a badge of honor. To find a different rhythm, I take my camera into the world, capturing a little bit of everything, the quiet moments that money can't buy. But even this was nearly corrupted. I once submitted my work to Sotheby's, not for the art, but driven purely by a desire for financial gain. I wanted the validation of a high-dollar sale. They rejected me, and it was a gift. It forced a realization. I was willing to trade the peace of my hobby for the stress of a paycheck. It showed me how damaging the love of money truly is. Our most authentic passions are fragile. They are easily warped by the capitalist mandate to commodify and monetize every hour we have left. We return to the way we spend our time. In the context of the ER and the Sotheby's rejection, the banking metaphor breaks down. Time is the only thing of actual, tangible value we possess. It cannot be replenished once it's gone. The capitalist mindset runs so deep, we treat time as raw material traded for paper. We forget time itself is our true wealth. We need to intentionally detach our self-worth from how profitably our hours are utilized. Your value is not determined by your productivity. Reject the financial vocabulary of your existence. Guard your remaining hours with everything you have. Time is the only true wealth you will ever possess.